Hello. Yes, I started to mark the assignment. I just want to draw your attention to certain things. So those I'm using should not be offended, because I cannot read everything before. So I'm using these few ones to teach you what I expect from you, so that everyone will take it and then redo. Okay. Now what I'm saying is, let's look at this. If I look at the spelling of technology, look at semester project. That is not what I'm talking about, but one thing you must note is that whatever assignment you are presenting, you must necessarily check out for grammatical errors before you submit it, because you are going to be graduate. So you check out for grammatical errors. Okay, let's go in. When you look at the course title is networking, look at the prerequisite. It is assumed that the user have knowledge in computer networking and comfortable with basic computer operations. If this is the entry behavior, the person must have knowledge in networking. Why are you teaching this person? Because teachers in general are not trained in networking. So you should look at the entry behavior again. Now the contextual issue says all teachers in Yendi have been introduced to a new system such as school management software by GS for managing report, generating assessment, timetable, and other financial due to computer networking. I don't get this part. Due to the computer networking. Why? How? Most teachers do not know how networking is work. It is a worrying situation that I want to develop CPD for teachers of Tamasco. No. The thing is, look at your contextual issue. Okay, so please let me say this. For the lecturer or the instructor, use your name. Use your name so that I know who exactly this work is for. So the lecturer, please use your name so that I know who the work is for. Okay. Then the contextual factors or the situation, and we are looking at what has necessitated this. What has necessitated this? And this is not coming clear. The contextual issues here are not coming clear. The course description. This course gives you an introduction into the use of computer networking. You learn to access the internet, send and receive information. The course intends to help you to use networking to access the school management system and also enable you to communicate and collaborate with peers through email effectively. This course will be delivered both online and face-to-face. You see, there are so many things that have been said in the course description. You are talking about computer networking. This same person is talking about accessing school management system. The person is talking about communication through emails. So the course description is not clear. The course description is not clear. It must be focused on computer networking. Everything you are doing must align. It says by the end of the course, students will be able to understand pros and cons of computer networking. What is pro and cons? And then the specific objectives is a designing tree topology. Is that what you do to achieve the pros and cons of computer networking? To share files, these are not objectives. These are not objectives. To design network topologies. For what? For what? These teachers, if you are thinking about letting them access school management system, why would you have to teach them to design network topologies? Why? It says to understand brainstorming and discussion. So let me go back and say that the course goal, they are the broader objective, the general objectives. So when you take one general objective, one course goal, then you break it down into the specific objectives that will help you achieve that course goal. Now the goals are not matching with the objectives. Okay. And then skills to be developed. The skills I told you to look at the core competencies in the new curriculum. I believe this person did not even watch the video. Then, so that is it. Then there's suggested reading. The suggested reading, it should be in APA format. APA format. You can, let me see. You can use this site to teach you how to reference. So if it is a book, so choose APA. Say printed or electronic books. Okay, but let's look at generally how to cite in APA format. Okay, let's use this. Yes. I just want the references. These are in-text references. So references, if they are books, So if it's a book, the author, the year of publication, title, and then publisher. And then publisher's name, and then due if it's available. So something like Stoneman R 2008, and then the book title, and then the publisher. Then the publisher. So you need to cite it well. You need to cite right. Okay, so let me go to the next one. Let's look at this one too. The person is saying that people know how to launch or open PowerPoint. The pupils, but this is for teachers. An open PowerPoint. The instructor will need a projector and a laptop. That is fine. Technical requirements, that is good. Contextual, some teachers find it difficult assessing their students using oral questions. Students also face difficulties when learning on their own. So, you see, the contextual analysis here did not come clear. You are going to teach PowerPoint, how to create interactive quiz, and you are saying that teachers find it difficult assessing their students using oral questions. So, how does that link with the PowerPoint you want to teach? And students also face some difficulty when learning on their own. So how does that link? How does that tie in? The course description, he said how learners can use PowerPoint interactive game in their learning. You see, the course description must be a prose. It must be a prose, not just what do you call it? A point. No, it must be a prose, like an essay. It must be an essay. And the course will create an interactive PowerPoint, interactive using PowerPoint. Objective, how to help students learn. So what are the objectives, specific objectives to achieve this creating an interactive PowerPoint? What are the specific objectives there? Then no second course goal. How to use PowerPoint to learn easy. No. So these are not objectives. What are the objectives you want to achieve? So with this creating an interactive quiz using the PowerPoint, fine. So how are they going to achieve that? So you help teachers to understand the master slide. You help them to create interactive you help them to use effectively the triggers and then actions in PowerPoint and hyperlinks. So when you are mentioning, these are specific things that you can use to creating the interactive quiz. And look at this part, unit. So the unit can be unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, unit 4. That is it. And look at what he's teaching. He's teaching PowerPoint. Now, topic 1, he says how to know the part of the keyboard, features of desktop, how to launch Word document, how to launch Excel, how to launch PowerPoint. These are the topics Meanwhile, the whole thing is about PowerPoint, creating an interactive PowerPoint. You see, so I think my thinking didn't go into this. And then the reading list too. Please do that. So let's look at this one too. Prerequisite: learners have knowledge in MS Office program. What are you teaching? It says integrating IT into education and training. Now this is a course in Valley View University. So why do you pick such a topic? It's a course, a full course in Valley View University. So why do you choose that? And then it says technology provides instant accessibility, which is why its presence in the classroom is so vital. Smartphones are already omnipresent element, blah blah blah. The implementation of technology pathways for. So this write-up for the situational analysis is good. Utilizing different types of technology in the classroom create learners who are actively engaged in the learning objective. The implementation of technology also creates pathways for differentiated instruction to meet the unique needs of students as individual learners. But then you have situated this in the general field. What about your teachers? What has necessitated this in your area? Why do you need to learn this in your area? So let me look at this. This is contextual issues. So what the course intends to achieve. So contextual issues, he is merging contextual issues with a course description. I gave you a specific template which you need to use. Then course goes, how to integrate technology into the classroom, create more learner-centric learning environment, increase collaboration and communication, helps students with different learning styles. What at all has these objectives got to do with integrating technology? If somebody should bring you this outline and say that I'm going to teach you and then pay 60 cedis to come and learn it, you will not. You will not. And then he says, what does technology integration mean? Meanwhile, that is not captured in the objectives. And even looking at the background, it is something that is copied from a PDF. And that is bad. That is bad. Okay, so let's go to another one. Okay, so for this one, learners know 4 basic operations. What are you teaching? It says ICT. How on earth should you say that the course title is ICT? How would you pay money to go for a CPD where they tell you we are going to learn ICT? ICT is broad. ICT is a whole field on its own. So you can't say ICT. Entry B, learners know the 4 basic operations in mathematics. Learners' inability to use spreadsheet. So you are talking about spreadsheet. Why not spreadsheet? Now you are talking about learners know the 4 basic operations. Fine. So your entry behavior must tie in with what you want to teach. So if you are talking about the 4 basic operations, then it means basically you are going to look at formulas, writing formulas in Excel. Contextual issues, learners' inability to create spreadsheet to perform simple calculations. Now the cause, so that one is scanty. You must build a case why somebody should be interested in your course. So focus on the key. Course discretion. Course discretion, you didn't do anything here. Go. It says perform calculations with spreadsheet. 2. Printing file in Excel. 1. Identify commonly features of spreadsheet window. Create table in spreadsheet using. Perform calculations using spreadsheet. Print spreadsheet. This is scanty. It means this person doesn't have knowledge of what he wants to teach. It says introduction to spreadsheet discussion. What are you going to do? How are you going to teach? Discussion. So what? You talk about the activities. You may not be the one to facilitate. So it must be detailed how you're going to teach it, so that anybody who picks it will be able to teach it for you. Entering a list of items in Excel. This cannot be a full topic on its own for a whole week. Perform calculation. See, suggested reading list. These should be APA format. APA format. Sorry. So, they get to know Excel. Fine. So he's looking at Excel. Now it says learners will need to have a fair idea on mathematical and come with personal computer. That is good. Contextual issues. Teachers on my staff are always resorting to the use of sheet of papers to keeping records of students. As a result, some records are lost, misplaced, making workload on teachers difficult. This is the need to introduce teachers to digital way of keeping track of data and how to integrate technology into their teaching processes. This is good. This is perfect. You see, he's building a case why he needs to teach them the Excel. But he also didn't provide the course description. So he says, create a file in spreadsheet. Identify features of the spreadsheet. Identify names. Adjust columns. Save a spreadsheet. So can these 2 objectives help them to create, what do you call it? Can these 2 objectives help them to create a school-based assessment? So this, you must check this out. Launching and opening the application, knowing features, spreadsheet and cell addresses, adjusting columns, do math, save. So these things going to help this student in the end or this teacher in the end to create Excel spreadsheets. So my thinking was, it didn't go into it. Look at this. Entry behavior portrays the foreknowledge. This is not the place to write literature. This is not the place to write literature. What is the entry behavior? What do you expect? Everybody is teaching spreadsheets. Everybody is teaching spreadsheets. Learners observe closely the teacher and break down what is the contextual analysis? What is the situation? What situation? What is the problem that has necessitated this? You create a curriculum to solve a problem. So if you don't have a problem, you don't solve a problem. You don't create a curriculum. The course is designed to equip learners who may have foreknowledge or with no knowledge on Excel to help understand creating documents with computer, and also enable them adapt to the changing situations in the modern. This course intended to unravel creative and analytical skills of learners. You have not said anything about the course. What are you going to teach? It says identify spreadsheet package, create document, edit, save document, no objectives. Topics, examples, create, edit, save. You see, I think some people think that, oh, let's do anything. We're now on shit. You will not even look at it. My brother, I'm looking at every bit of it. I'm looking at every bit of it. So what I'm saying is that per the little I've looked at so far, so you let me just go in, just select others and see what others have also done. Number 20. So this person is teaching ICT, and that is what I'm saying, that you cannot teach. You cannot say that I'm creating a course on ICT. No. You must be specific. There's the must know how to use smartphones, laptop. Okay, that is good. The contextual by the course learners will make good. No, so the contextual analysis you are looking, you should build a case. Build a case. Give us the reason why we should come to your course. Then the course description, it should be a prose, not bullet like this. Say by the end, explore the skills of the use of internet, appreciate the importance of using internet, gain skills on basic requirements of internet connectivity. Now, each course goal must go with its own specific objectives. You see, it was all about copying and pasting. Copying and pasting. So, you get a material and then you just copy and paste. That is not what I expect you to do. You must get to understand it. It says the unit, the internet, terminologies as a full. Oh, please. Please, I don't think somebody will come to you to pay 60 cedis or 100 cedis to learn this. So please, let's do the right thing. Let's do the right thing. Never think I'll not look at it. So this person is saying using the internet for emailing and sharing of information. Okay, it's a little specific. It's specific. Prerequisite: individual laptop able to navigate around the internet. Okay. Course is developed to assist teachers to be able to locate and transfer information from website to. So why would somebody come to learn this? Copy and paste. Why would I come to learn copy and paste? Locating information from website, lunch, spelling of lunch, creating an email, composing. Oh, so why would somebody want to locate information from the website? Methodology used for lesson is the demonstration. How? Teachers, how you are going to help them. That is the activities. Your teacher-learner activities. How you are going to help them. So let me go on. Everybody is teaching Excel. Meanwhile, we are demonstrating that we don't know Excel. You must have laptop. The directory will find it difficult to keep. Majority teachers, no, this must be, the contextual issue must be a prose. Build a case. Cause this will focus on. So this is also not acceptable. It's not acceptable. Guide data types, entering data to Excel. So please launch Excel, use different features of Excel. These are your objectives, but you are saying data types, entering data, merging cells, editing. It means you are just writing what you know. Please, let's. Oh. Now the lecturer should be your name, and the title is not ICT. Difficult in ICT. No. So, as it stands now, I hope you have gotten an idea of what I want. Okay, let's consider something like this. So, a course designed Introduction to Embedded Systems Design. So the name, then prerequisite. The person must know these things. And it says that embedded systems, that is the situation analysis. Embedded system is now part of everyday product that is used in our everyday lives. The need for designers is growing. The benefit of embedded system in education is underexplored. It is therefore important that pre-service ICT teachers have an idea of embedded systems to lead to adoption and implementation in schools. So that is the reason why, that is the problem that has necessitated the introduction of this course. That embedded systems, everybody is using it, and we need more designers. There are several benefits, but then there is more benefit in education, but teachers who are ICT teachers in training don't have much knowledge in this. So we need to introduce them to it so that they can know how to design embedded systems so that they can adopt it and also implement it in the classroom. Okay. Now let's look at the course description. The course is designed to introduce fresh ICT teachers to embedded system design. Students will be taken through rudiment of embedded system design. This course offers a range of topics of immediate relevance to the classroom. Students will learn to code small world projects relevant to education with microcontrollers. Students will be equipped with the needed skills to adopt and implement embedded systems in the classroom. Course will be delivered using demonstration, group activity, video tutorials, and others. Students will be assessed through group presentation and individual or semester projects. So the course goes. By the end of the course, students will be able to design and code an embedded system that can be used in the school setting. Okay, so the specific objective: demonstrate understanding of the Arduino IDE, demonstrate an understanding of electronic elements, demonstrate the correct way of accepting input, demonstrate the ability to output data. So all these, how to achieve this objective. Then create an embedded system relevant to the school. So design an embedded system relevant to the school setting. Then demonstrate appropriate method of teaching embedded systems. So you are to demonstrate appropriate method of teaching embedded systems design. So that is the objective. So this objective is achieving this. So let's look at the skills. This one, I didn't add it to yours. The skills: digital literacy, critical thinking. So all these things are in the new curriculum. You need to check it out. Okay, so topics. So topic 1, introduction to Arduino. Then these are the things there. Then it says guide students to install, guide students to explore. Basic element: guide students to explore various basic electronic, guide students to discuss the use of the element. Then this one, students in groups are guided to program LED using, students are guided to design circling of LED using this. Okay, so even if you don't want to bring the details, LED display, you should bring the what do you call it, the activities. How are you going to teach it? How are you going to teach it? That is more important. Then the suggested reading is what I was talking about. These are 3 suggested readings. Okay, so that is it. I hope you've gotten it, and then I'm going to open to reaccept everybody must resubmit. Everybody must resubmit the assignment so that whatever final grade I give, I don't regret. Okay, thank you.